So I actually calculate cross products in my head, um, in a sense. So looking at this is a really good, easy example. So I was thinking about the first component of this cross product, and I was thinking for the first component, what you do is you ignore the first component of this guy and the first component of that guy, and you do -1 times 0 minus 2 times 0, which is the 0 and the 0 there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Down here, I'm drawing the determinant algorithm. This is kind of just a way of doing scratch work. Okay. The first component, coefficient of I hat, is -1 times 0 minus 2 times 0. Minus 2 times 0. See, I did that right there. And in the second component, similarly, you ignore the second component for both of them, and you say 2 times 0 minus 1 times 0, and so it's 0 and 0. And don't forget that in that middle term, you've always got this minus sign, this extra minus sign. And what you do is you say 2 times 0 minus 1 times 0. Good. And similarly, in the last component, what you want to do is ignore the last component from this and this, 0 and 0. And then you do 2 times 2, which is 4, minus 1 times -1. And that's a positive 1, so 4 plus 1. I get a 5 there. And over here you could see similarly that it would be 2 times 2 minus 1 times -1, and that is 5. Okay, so I've drawn this picture, and the idea is the cross product of this guy down here in the plane, 2 out in the first direction, -1 in the second direction, and 0 in the third direction. He goes out to there. Cross product with 1, 2, 0. 1, 2, 0 goes 1 in the first direction, 2 in the second direction, and up not at all. The cross product of those, the first one across the second one is going to point up. Right? First one across, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Second one will point upward. Straight up, 5 units.